foundation. I have like 3 foundations, which is like typical for me because like I have different moods for foundation. But my favorite is like the NARS, and I'm in the shade Syracuse. But I thought I used Barcelona, but I use Syracuse, and it's like the perfect brownie undertone. But yeah, I use Syracuse in the NARS, and this is not the new NARS, it's the, which one is this? The All Day Luminous, yeah. And then I use the Hourglass foundation stick, Vanish foundation stick, and that's what I have on today. But it's a little darker than me, so I kind of look more tanned and more orange than normal. So I look kind of like a Oompa Loompa. But I kind of like that look sometimes because if my foundation is too white, then I feel away. And if my foundation is a little bit too dark, I just feel more confident. I don't know. When your foundation is dark and then you use like a lighter concealer, everything balances out, so you don't have the chance of like, okay, is my foundation gonna be too white or is my foundation gonna be a little too dark, but you just know, so like the concealer will balance it out. So yeah, I use the shade Honey in this, although I could probably go down like a shade lighter, but I use Honey. And then the last foundation is the Too Faced Born This Way. If most of you don't know, I got a boost in my following because Too Faced reposted me like last year this time, and because I was wearing their foundation, and I wear the shade Sand. I could probably be golden if I wanted to, like if I wanted that little bit darker look that I like, I could be golden, but I use Sand because my friend Joanna actually made me buy this color because we're like kind of the same color in most foundations, but like this one is like my perfect shade, but I don't like how it looks because if I use like my NARS concealer, which is in custard, I'm gonna look very white. So onto this concealer though. If you're like looking for a concealer that's like creamy, like, you know, like some people don't like concealers that are like too thick or like runny. This is like in between. It's like creamy and it doesn't budge, like it just stays there and it doesn't crease. But sometimes I don't like this because I don't know, it makes my under eye look weird sometimes. So like if I'm going to use this, I use it to clean under my brows. And then my other concealer is a Shape Tape. So for the Shape Tape now, I actually fell in love with this because of course Joanna. I use a shade Medium in this one. I think this could be like my exact shade, I think, but it's a little too pinky for me. But for this, like, alright, like I have bad dark circles. This gets it goes away like so quickly, like I just never see my bags again. Like my bags are like gone, like non-existent. Like which China girl this, like, yeah, this or miracles. If you have like the bag problem or like the dark circle problem, I recommend this. Or like, but you probably will have to mix it with like a color corrector with like the peach one or the pink one. I don't have a favorite for that. I start like from how I start my face instead of just jumping into like foundation. But I have 2 primers. I use the Too Faced, yeah, I use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is like, it's a moisturizing primer, but it gets tacky, which makes you know that like, okay, your makeup is going to stick on your face and it's going to stay and it's not going to go anywhere. Like I like this, and it smooth, like it doesn't really smooth out my face, but it smooths out my face. If you get what I'm saying, it don't make no sense, but yeah, it just, I don't know, it makes my face look more natural. Like, I don't know, it just, 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 I don't know makes my makeup look more flawless than anything. So I put this on first, then I put on this. Focus. Good. Alright. This is the Dr. Brand's Pores No More. Yeah, but this is like their Lumi primer. I don't think most people use this because everybody use like the regular one. But this one, it gives you like more of a dewy look, more highlighted. So like your foundation will look more glowy and more, you know, you understand? You're living holy grail. It's kind of beat up and it's kind of horrible. Like the mirror is bomb too. If anybody see my makeup, the video that I did for like my photo shoot, I used the mirror for this. This is the Graftobian palette, and it's, I think it's the Warm. I don't want nobody to judge me because like most of my products are very expensive. And alright, the thing is, from you use drugstore and then you get to high end, you just don't want to do the drugstore anymore. Although drugstore, don't get me wrong, drugstore is like coming back, and drugstore is actually getting better. But for me, I'll prefer to stick with my high end because like I know how my face will turn out. You can see that this is very loved. I use this on my clients. It looks a little greasy because I put oil in it to preserve it, and I use this to contour. I use this for under my brows. Like today I use this to clean up my brows. I don't use this as concealer, but I'll use it on my clients for concealer or like foundation under my eye. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury powder. Another expensive product, yes. But this powder, this Dell powder, makes my under eyes look like a brand new person. When I mix it with this, I feel like nobody can talk to me. Like, I feel like I have like a brand new eye sleeve. Like, nobody can tell me nothing. Like, nobody can tell me like, oh Shakani, I have bags. No. These two, miracle workers. Then, if I don't use this, I just use this as well. This lovely powder. This powder. This powder. Let me tell you, I did not want to spend another $38. Oh no, this was a gift from my sister, but I did not want to spend $38 on this powder. Although I have it for a year and a half now. So, can you focus? Okay, everybody knows the bottle. It's an RCMA powder. It's a translucent powder. I don't know. Me and this have a love and hate relationship. Like, one day I will love it, and one day I won't. Like, recently, I feel like my makeup looks like shit. And I think it's because of this, honestly. Like, I will go out, and my makeup just don't feel right. Like, I just don't like how my makeup look. And then today, I like how my makeup look because I use this. But like sometimes, like if I'm in Jamaica, I feel like this works with me. When I'm up here, I feel like this is the best thing for me. Jamaica, here. I guess because like this absorbs oil. So like when I'm in Jamaica, my makeup don't look like greasy and nasty and you know. While versus up here, when I use this, my face just looks dewy and nice and glowy. This is the year that I'm trying to do less makeup, which isn't really going the way that I want it because I have on makeup now. So for like the days like I'll go to like Rum Punch, or I'll be like on the road and I don't want to look too popped down, or like I have like a presentation at school. This is the NARS Soft Matte, right? Soft Matte? Yeah, Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And this is in Biscuit. Sometimes I feel like this concealer is a little too orange, but sometimes I feel like it's the right shade. I don't know. Like if I put this on, it look orange, and then when I put the powder, this powder over it, it looks fine. And so I'll just do this with brows. This is what I use on my brows. This is the Dip Brow in dark brown. This is what I use. It is very loved. Very loved. I have this for like 2 years, which probably means that it's expired, but I have it for like a long time. So that means like I use it a lot, but it hasn't moved. I used to use the Milani brow pomade, and if you're just starting, that is really good. But me and my extras, this will forever be your best friend. It will be your ride or die, your favorite brow product. This, no, for those days when I have eyeliner on and it's like cutting bitches. This is the Inglot eyeliner in 77. I think this is like the blackest one. This, it's so nice. This doesn't dry out, but like when I want that wet eyeliner look, oh god, this doesn't even have this, the words rub off. But this is the Inglot Durline. This I use in my dip brow, I use in my eyeliner. If I want to like get my shadows more foiled, like this one, I'll drop this in it and like put it on my eyelid. It's actually very inexpensive compared to the others. So this is a ColourPop. Yeah, the ColourPop liquid highlighter. So I use this under my makeup sometimes, or like before I put on any powders, I just put it on my fingers and like that. I use this with some of my clients, but the looks can be deceiving when it comes to this one because it looks white, but after a while it looks like gold in a way. So it's like, it's not that, you know, it's like a champagne gold, but like right now it looks like kind of white because there's like nothing. But then if I use like, alright, I'm going to use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey over it. So that looks so nice. It's like my favorite highlighter. I have bad luck when it comes to highlighters, so like most of my highlighters are broken except for this one, thank god. But this is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. Most people use this. This is like the best friggin' formula ever for a highlighter. If you're going to buy a highlighter and it's your first highlighter, buy this on Amazon for like $26, same day, whatever, you good. This is the Dose of Colors highlight. Most people bought this for the packaging, and it's the Mirror Me highlighter, and it's the Desi and Katie collection. This fucking highlighter, this is what I have on today. It's like a rose gold, but this shit don't look rose gold. This is like gold. Like this is one of my numbers. So the mascara I use is the Tarteist mascara. I actually got this in BoxyCharm. I don't use BoxyCharm anymore because it's bare zippiness them give me. But yeah, I got this in BoxyCharm, and this is like the only thing from BoxyCharm that I actually loved. There's something else I got in BoxyCharm that I actually loved. Oh yeah, I got this in BoxyCharm too. But this, I have it on now. It like makes my lashes look fuller and nicer. So the blush that I normally use is the Luminosa blush by Milani, but I cannot find it. But if I want like a dark blush for like night, I use the MAC blush, and I think this is like, it's the shimmering blush, and it's called Ambering Rose. Blushes with like shimmer, for me, I think they work better because when you put on like your highlight, it looks like it blends in more with your highlight, and then it looks more natural. The #1 bronzer that I'll use forever and always this was the first ever thing that I dropped, hence why it looks like this. Normally it's supposed to be like a round, it's like supposed to be like down-ish, but I dropped my head. This is, people complain that it's orange. I don't have a problem with it because like it looks skin like and it looks natural and like sun is hitting it, so I kind of like that. This is my little concoction of setting spray. I made my own damn setting spray, although it's not really, I use like different things. So this setting spray is actually the Mario Badescu, I think I said that right, Mario Badescu rose water, and then I had like a little bit of Fix Plus and I mixed it in, and then with some oil. As I said, I like the dewy finish of makeup, so like the oil gives it a better look for me. But I'll spray this like when I'm doing my makeup. I like do my foundation and then spray it and then pat in like the oil so it looks more luminous, and then if I put powders over my face after I do everything, I spray, and then I put on my highlighter and then spray again, so I give it that like wet, glowy, glossy finish.